In today's rapidly changing global economy, companies everywhere are striving to work smarter, use the best ideas, the most up-to-date information, to solve problems faster. More and more businesses are putting a premium on learning. One of the most successful is General Electric. Because GE's system of learning teaches people to solve their most challenging business problems in workshops that focus on those problems, so that every participant is learning while doing. David Garvin is the Cizik Professor of Business Administration at Harvard Business School. He consults with corporations all over the world on organizational learning.
In today's business world, one of the most popular concepts is learning. But few companies have been able to translate this concept into measurable results. Among the exceptions is General Electric. GE has generated millions of dollars of increased revenue using a remarkably effective approach to learning called learning while doing, in which people learn new skills by applying them to their own business problems. We'll be looking at how GE designs learning while doing programs, and we'll see how any business, no matter what its size or educational resources, can apply a similar design to accelerate learning and skill building and improve performance.
General Electric is one of the world's largest and most diversified corporations. Its 12 subdivisions, known as the GE businesses, market everything from appliances to aircraft engines, medical systems to financial services. GE's Management Development Institute at Crotonville, New York, serves the learning needs of GE's many disparate businesses. GE people from all over the world come to Crotonville to attend workshops. The common thread in all these workshops is learning while doing.
You learn so much more by doing. You can put people in a chair and talk to them for 8 hours. You can lecture, the old notion of education, but you can prove how little they learn and how little they retain. And in GE, we want to define learning as a change in behavior. And if you want to change the way people act, again, in a regular university, the fact that people know what's been taught is a sufficient outcome. In a corporate university, we take the view that if people learn it but don't exhibit any change, we've wasted the shareholders' money.
One GE workshop that's taught with the learning while doing approach is the Change Acceleration Process, or CAP. In teaching CAP, GE applies 8 key features of learning while doing. Features any business can apply to its own learning programs. The first feature, focusing on a real business problem.
The participants have to have a real project to work on. The traditional course would have you learn some new content, apply it in a role-play setting, and then ask you to go back to your business and actually use it with a real-life project. What we've done is brought the project right into the classroom.
Why not take the venture a little bit further?
One of the things we often get asked by our participants is, how do we decide which project to use? And what we often suggest is they begin with the head of their business and the business's key staff. Ask them to brainstorm a list of potential projects and pick the ones that they believe are the toughest, but also the ones that could have the largest payoff for the organization.
The second learning while doing feature is to teach people in teams that will continue working together after the workshop is done.
For a couple of years and wait until the market develops and then be in the market, either be in or be out.
Most programs bring in individuals, but we said that if they're going to change, if they're going to go back to an organization and be able to bring that change forward, if they're alone, they won't be able to do it. So we wanted to create a network of change agents. That's why we brought together a team.
With some work done in another organization where
the composition of a team can vary widely. Sometimes they're all high level but multifunctional because that's what it will take to solve that particular project. Sometimes it's a diagonal slice of the organization, which means we have a multitude of levels from a high level to a low level, and a variety of functions. So what we say is what's critical to the makeup is that you have the key stakeholders who are necessary